Okay, so there it is, my finished DIY, the silver votive. Actually, I made them a votive. I put a tea light. It's in there upside down so it can reflect from the bottom down, but it really looks cute. I think it turned out well. This is another centerpiece that I did. I've got the calla lilies, the roses, and the hydrangea all in white with some pearl accents. But I think that votive turned out really nice. You can use it just as a candle votive, or it can be a vase that you drop the bouquets down into on the tables. That was part 1 of the video. Now to build the bouquet is part 2, so follow along and join us. Okay, here you have the calla lilies. I've already prepped them. I've cut them to about the length of my hand. Maybe some of them are a little longer because what I'll do is they maybe want some of those that come up further. I really want different lengths, but within the hand length. You can always trim them up. I also have the roses over here. I've got to prep those yet. I've got to, set the greens. But anyway, I have the artificial roses, the artificial hydrangeas, and I have these floral, these beads that are beaded stems with little pearls on them. I also put those in there, a white string. I have the white satin ribbon and these little pearl stick pins. They're really short, but I stick them in the little bouquet, and I'll show you how to do that. I don't want to do it with one hand; it'll pop open. But they're only about that long. They're really short with little pearl on each end. Great accent pieces, and they help hold the ribbon in place. So, come along with me, and we're gonna make these bouquets. The next flower that I'm going to prep is these roses, the artificial roses. They come in the box of 50 and they're on just a single stem, but they had these little leaf sections with little holes in them so you can just slide them on there. Look really pretty when they're on there. I don't want too much greenery on my bouquet, but I do want a little bit. So I'm going to use, I think, one of those per each bouquet that I'm making, because I don't want it to overpower it, but yet give it a little pop. So that's my next step. Is I'm going to, I'm making 8 bouquets because I have one already made, and so I'm going to, that's the next prep step. Okay, so I got these 1 center flowers, all those prepped with the leaves. Okay, I've left them long. I cut them for the first one, but I'm wondering if I loop them up, because the stems are so long. If I loop them up, it'll make a bigger handle, so that a thicker handle, so you'll have more grip with the bouquet. I'm going to try that. If it doesn't work, then I'll go back to the cutting them. But for now, I'm going to leave them long. And I'm going to loop them up, like double them up to the length I need them. These wires bend very easily, and they're so thin. So I think it'll work. They cut easy, so I'm not worried about that. It's just I want that bouquet handle thicker. Okay. Also, now I'm going to start on with the hydrangeas. The hydrangeas came in a bag of the heads, just like that. But it also came with stems in a package, so that you can cut them the length you need them. There's no greenery with them, but as a filler, that's fine. I'm going to cut these stems the length I need them, so that, again, the width of the hand, and attach them all to the heads. This is probably the length right here that I need for this, because it will be the centerpiece, and I want it to, they've got to fit there. It's a short centerpiece that I'm putting these inside, those little glass vases. So I want to make sure they're not too long, but I still have to have a handle. So I hope I haven't cut that one too short. But anyway, if not, I've got plenty of stems to fix that. But anyway, so that's my next step. All my flowers are prepped now, ready to go. I have my hydrangeas, I have my calla lilies, I have my roses, and I've got my little pearl beads to the side. Now the goal is I want to take one hydrangea and fluff it, and then I'm going to arrange the roses around it and the calla lilies around it. I like where the calla lilies, they point downward, and that's the direction I want to go with it. But you have to just arrange them to where they look right. Just keep playing with it till it makes a little bouquet that you really like. Once you get them assembled, I tape them all together in the place that I want them. I put a little scotch tape right around the base, all of them, just one little strand or maybe two. You're going to cover that up anyway, so it's not going to show, but it helps hold them in place to where you want them. Then you're going to wrap them with the ribbon. Just start at the bottom and wrap them, and just wrap it all the way up to the top. Okay, so that's where we're at this stage. Okay, so what I've done is, as you can see, I've taken the little stick pins that are very, very short with little pearl accents on them. And after winding the ribbon around, I just stick them into the satin ribbon and just put them down at a downward, just like that. And you can stick them on there however you want to. You can put them in a design or whatever, but it gives them a decorative look. Then you can either hold them as a bouquet, or you can drop them down into your cup. The good thing about the way I assemble these is you can rearrange them to suit you and fluff them each time, because they're not stuck. They are easily maneuvered. And then your little tea light that I got from the Dollar Tree, I turned it upside down and put it in there. It helps hold the flowers in place, but it also gives it a little light. So there you go. Still needs a little more fluffing on this particular bouquet, but like I said, stick it down in there just like that. Gorgeous, right? There you go. And these are so realistic. So I hope that gives you something to work with. And again, thank you for watching my channel.